back to the show, and this is the Health Hub. And as you can see, we promise, we deliver. Mgeni ndiye huyu, the one we had last time, and so we are proceeding from where we left. Mrs. Wachang, by the way, I keep my promises. Mata ebu wakumbushe jina kwanza, because special session with you.
Asante sana Nyambura for having me again. My name is Lilian Nyaga and I work for Kenya Institute of Professional Counseling, Embu Campus. I am a trainer, I am a psychologist, and we do many things. We just want the best for our mental health collectively.
Thank you very much once again. Mimi leo hadi sitaki kuongea sana because I want, do you know how you become wise? By listening more. By listening more, you gain more knowledge. Like you absorb a lot. So today, me nataka tu kukusikiza. Allow me to listen to you. Yes, so this entire week, let me say this entire week or the previous week as well, you've seen what has been happening. The mental health state, the protests and everything, they have been affecting us. Even me as a person. Juu unakaa tu hivi unakumbuka this person died just next to me. Mwingine hivi anakaa anakumbuka hivi nilirusha tear gas nikathreateniwa na the Gen Z. Mwingine anakaa hivi anasema me as an MP I'm scared because hata siwezi enda kwetu Ushago, watu watanivamia. So how do we deal with after effects of this thing?
You know, it's a very heavy time to be in Kenya right now.
Yeah, sure.
And I can't imagine what it feels like for all of us because kuna a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of things happening at the same time concurrently, and we're going through it. But we have to find ways to navigate and sort ourselves and be mindful of ourselves and even self-care, protect ourselves, take care of ourselves, not just mentally, but also physically.
Okay.
So with whatever that is happening, one of the things that is happening is our uncertainty. And how will that reflect? Right now, how you see it is we are glued to the social media.
Yeah, sure.
Because we want to know what is happening. But as we are doing that, we are also getting a lot of information inside of us that is even instilling more fear, more anxiety, more uncertainty. Ukiingia social media and you kila second is free someone. This is happening in a different state of the part of the nation. This other thing is happening. That's a lot of information that we're getting in. So at some point, one of the things that we have to do is ask ourselves, get time off social media. Like wean off. Unaona venye watu wanaenda diet, wakitaka ku lose weight. We have to now consciously take time off our phones and off the TV. Unajiambia today, and it has helped. I know it's very difficult, but
especially
it's one of the things that is helping us. It's one of the things that is helping us unplug. Like we have to come out during the day. When we wake up, the first thing we reach out for is our phone, right? And then status updates. So we're going on Twitter, we're going on TikTok. We want these updates, but what is it doing to us?
It's affecting us more, I think.
Unaingia hapo, and I have seen you're no longer able to take your breakfast. Haukuli, uko too glued. Then there's new fear every day. So at some point, schedule some time. It could be when I wake up in the morning, I will stay off the phone for like an hour. Or during the day, I will do something else that is not accessing that information. In my house, I don't have a TV. Because hizi news zinaharibu. Unaenda one station, you watch 7 o'clock news, kuna zile za 24-hour news, kuna zile then 9 o'clock, and there is nothing positive that you're getting from those things.
Just negative.
It's just the breakdown and all the bad things that are happening in the country, fueling everything that is already happening. I also don't think people realize that even as we consume that, something is happening to our bodies, to our mind. As we consume that information, all that information that you have learned, it's stored somewhere in your brain. Your brain is like a supercomputer, and it's analyzing and giving you things. So there's the conscious things that you know. You know, kama sasa I am sure Nyambura, if I ask you what you had for breakfast, you will tell me, right? But if I ask you, like, have you thought about why you dress the way you do? Have you thought about why you date the kind of person that you date? Or have you thought about what is common with all of them? See, I can see from your look you don't.
Yes, I don't.
Right?
Actually, I'm thinking about it.
But it's been fed in you and it's affecting you. You're just not aware about it. It's been fed from what you're consuming on social media, from what you're consuming on TV, from what you're consuming from Netflix and all the movies. So if you have to be very cautious and ask yourself all these things, what are they teaching me? How are they shaping my behavior? All this so that you're able to even have time to say, I will be off social media, I will be off my phone. The next thing will have to be because things have changed within us. You're no longer able to sleep normally. You're no longer able to eat normally. You're no longer able to even interact normally. Right now, all our discourse is around the protest and the
Yes,
revolution.
everywhere. Unaingia kwa matatu, watu wanaongelea, did you see hao vijana? Kwanza wenye waliingia parliament. Kwanza sijui wenye walifanya nini. Unaenda kwa shop. Did you see the generation? Actually, it's very scary. You might think it's normal. But
It's
sahi, ukionekana kwa media, unaona watu wanaabductiwa. So, right now, if you get attention, it scares. It's scaring out of experience, by the way. Nilijiona mahali. Sasa nashtuka guy na nikaabductiwa. How do I live? Nikitembea nitaonekana ama what do I do about it?
I am laughing because Nyambura, do you know how many young people are not sleeping in their houses?
Hey.
Do you know how many of us have installed VPNs? Do you know how many of us we don't have appropriate debriefing tools? So it is in these spaces. Every time we meet, we're discussing that because we don't have channels for us to talk about it. We have destroyed the community that, you would sit together with your friends and talk about the events of the day. In our African tradition systems, it was the storytelling. Yeah. This is our version of storytelling because we're no longer talking about the hare and the rabbit. No, we're talking about what is happening.
Reality.
Yes, we're talking about our realities, our lived experiences. So people are highly irritable as a result of the uncertainty and what is happening. People are very irritable. I don't think we realize that all that adrenaline that started being produced from week one of the demonstrations, haishuki. So it's continuous. It's continuous and it's affecting us. So we're moody, we're irritable. Our sleeping patterns have been altered. Our appetites have been altered. So what do we do with it? We can only try to channel it and be in control and also take time to reflect. Take time to reflect and ask ourselves, so what is the goal of this thing? What is the goal? So that we remain focused. And the goal is whatever is happening, the discourse that is happening nationally should also take place internally, individually, so that you ask yourself, if this is how there are very many aspects of what is happening. So which one are you contributing in? Are you safe? Are you safe mentally? Are you safe physically? Are you safe in whatever way? Because insecurity is also part of what is happening. Because if you feel insecure in your house, and we already feel insecure in our country, then we will act out. And how are we acting out? Earlier, I have had conversations of people who are taking risks with their lives around these demonstrations, the people who are on the front line, the people who are even provoking the police, the people who are even sitting in their vehicles and like physically and verbally provoking them. It's high risk behavior. It's a direct consequence of all the adrenaline in our bodies. So if we don't know how to channel it, it's going to cause more havoc within ourselves. People are going to take more risky sexual behavior. What watapatana to, and then things will go down, and they're not thinking, so what do I do? Because it's the excess energy. All this energy that is supposed to help you run away from danger is now the one that is making you run towards danger because you don't know how to manage it as a individually. So one of the things that would help with after maybe the demonstrations or maybe after going through a traumatic experience and things have happened, we had floods juicy. I don't think people understand that for those people, it's not normal. It's not going to be back to normal immediately.
Okay.
So it's going to take a while before their bodies normalize. And so what does that do to your body? It's breaking down. Your body is physically breaking down parts of it. Your psyche has been affected and it's broken down. It's like, like the way we're talking. And an audio is cracked, you cannot hear clearly. Now imagine your psyche is that cracked, or your body is not functioning as usual. So then how do we direct all that excess energy? So after probably exercise, if you can, it's the warm baths, it's the massages if someone can access that, it's the eating well, because all that energy now needs to be replenished, right? It's the hydrating, because in the sun or whatever you've been going through, you need to take water to hydrate your body, to balance your body. So we have to be very cautious and also be very intentional around how we carry ourselves during this time, and have empathy for one another and create communities so that we can debrief appropriately.
Well, I love it. I love where this is going because I'm learning a lot. Unajua tu si mimi peke yangu niko affected. A lot of people are affected. And I would like to get solutions for them, or nitajijua aje niko affected, because I am sure 99% of the people are affected. So we are going for a half break and we want you back to know, are you affected, or how is it affecting you? Ama how are you reacting to it? See you on the next session. Ready to explore the wonders of the world? Join us at Safiri Nasi and embark on unforgettable adventures. Discover the beauty of Kenya. Witness the great migration of the Masai Mara. Marvel at the towering elephants in Amboseli. And explore the vast wilderness of Tsavo. Whether it's by flight or SGR, your journey with us is seamless and spectacular. Dreaming of international getaways? Let Safiri Nasi take you to Thailand, Kuala, Malaysia, Dubai, China for business, South Africa, and Ethiopia. Our all-inclusive packages cover everything you need. From flight bookings to hotel accommodations, we handle it all so you can focus on making memories. Planning a team-building retreat or a group tour? Safiri Nasi offers tailored experiences to bring you and your group closer together, creating bonds that last a lifetime. Ready to start your adventure? Call us now at 0729 823087 or 0724 038324. Safiri Nasi, your getaway to the world's wonders.
Wapwani mpo, Kilifi na Kwale tumewasili. Sasa unaweza burudika na Star Times DTT kila maeneo ya miji ya Kilifi na Kwale. Tumbuika na vipindi kemkem vya kusisimua katika station yetu mpya ya Rainbow TV Plus kuanzia Julai tarehe 1. Rainbow TV Plus, kina cha burudani. Wasiliana na customer care kwa nambari 0719 077 077 hivi leo. Upate taarifa zaidi pa kununua DTT Star Times decoder. Uenjoy zaidi ya channel 75 local na international. Usiwachwe nyuma. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Fine Touch Africa Limited inakuletea pipes za irrigation na pipes za usambazaji wa maji ziitwayo Fine Drop HDPE pipes. Fine Touch Africa pia wanazo Fine Drop drip lines, hose pipes, sprinklers, rain hose na pampu za maji. Vifaa vingine vya irrigation kutoka Fine Touch ni kama vile rain guns, fittings, dam liners, solar pumps, neti za kilimo, greenhouses, planting trays, cockpits, miongoni mwa vifaa vingine vya kilimo. Tupo mjini Embu, Kirimari area, next to Diplomat House na sehemu nyingine nchini. Jijini Nairobi tunapatikana eneo la Embakasi, Saku Business Park. Ili kufahamu zaidi, tembelea kwenye duka letu lolote au tupigie simu kwa nambari 0700169962 au 0724615066. Tovuti yetu ni www.finetouch.co.ke. At FineTouch, we make it green.
Welcome to Minor Highway and Highway Court Hotel, where comfort meets convenience. We pride ourselves in offering top-notch conference facilities, perfect for your business meetings, seminars, and events. Our state-of-the-art conference rooms are equipped to cater for all your professional needs. Enjoy a refreshing hot shower in our self-contained rooms, each featuring modern amenities and a comfortable setup. For your convenience, we offer lift lodging facilities, making access to all floors easy and hassle-free. Indulge in our delicious snacks and savor the flavors of fresh seasonal fruits and vegetables. Quench your thirst with our freshly squeezed juices made to order for your enjoyment. Book with us today. Call 0722-827-700 or 0722-831-226.
Thank you very much for your wait. I know you're anxious to know whether you are okay or whether I am okay or everyone else next to you or near you is okay. So, okay. Haya, tumetoka maandamano. Na umetuambia kuhusu how to direct the energy na kuimaliza. But then, how do I know I have extra energy? Unajua tu kuna mtu anakuwa amejiamini, mimi niko sawa, mimi niko fit, niko bien, Like you know us, you definitely know our generations kujitocha. Nini. Like, okay, let me give an example. After the maandamano, I also had an experience. Karibu ningia kwa lori ya polisi. Yes. I didn't think it was a big deal by then. Sikuona kama big deal. It was me and my brother, by the way. So, tukavurugana hapo and the cameras were there and everyone is looking. Then after tukatoka, we managed to slip off. But then with the unaona na ile mshtuko, but tulishusha na tukakaa normal. Then we proceeded with the protest. Then after we got home, okay, tutaulizwa obvious, tutakeleleshwa kidogo. But then no one sat to discuss with us. How was it? How did you experience it? The next day, mimi nishaenda job. Brother yangu nishaenda job. Unaona, you understand me? You understand where this is going. Then all of a sudden, actually, I think I am giving out my problems. All of a sudden, I am moody, like extremely moody, extremely irritated, nakasirika haraka. Although some of the effects, and then there are times niko na energy, extreme energy, like I can do 1,000 things at a time, I think.
Oh, yes.
So
it's very interesting. Even from the time you mentioned mlivurugana na polisi, people don't understand. Even before the day of the demonstrations, your body, because you're anticipating what is going to happen. You're uncertain. You don't know whether we go very many of us on the streets. Not everybody comes back home. So you're anxious about that. We don't know how. Now the military has been deployed to the streets, so you don't know how it's going to be. You don't know, the goons have started infiltrating, so you don't know whether you truly be safe. So by the time the day off comes in, I have seen in some areas by 4:30 people are already on the streets. That already is a symptom that their bodies are not okay. They are not okay. And I understand we're angry, we're very angry. And anger is good. Anger channeled rightly is good, because what we're saying with the Gen Zs is anger. The peaceful protest is a sign of anger. The occupy different places is a sign of anger because we don't want to physically harm anyone. We just want to be listened, right? So
be heard.
Yes, we just want to be heard. Basically, we just want that they listen, that they get what we're saying. We're saying that these systems are not working. They're no longer working for us. Other people may have been silent, but we don't have to be. Because where is silence getting us? Nowhere.
Nowhere.
So we have to verbalize it. We have to let it out there. So yes, so the extra energy, you will know it because number one, you will be hyper focused.
Very.
Because
I
all
can
that
tell you so.
you can be able immediately after, you can be able to do very many things within a very short time, because you know your body is producing all the extra adrenaline.
And I feel
That energy also will make you very irritable and very moody. The first week of maandamano and parents, the children will go out, and in the evening wanauza umeshinda wapi.
yeah.
There are people who have
Utarudisha
fought.
vibaya,
Kuna
actually.
wale wame fight na wazazi wao, because then you see hakuna time ya kudistress between maandamano and home, so your body is still on high alert, so everything is happening too fast, too quickly. That is why you almost got into the police. I have seen videos of young people doing very dangerous things. So there is the high risk behavior, taking risks, and this risk can be in anything. It could be from young people getting these radical random ideas to do stuff. It could be even the sexual behavior. It could be anything random that will bring you some kind of release. So someone has to be cautious and ask yourself, what I'm going to do, is it right? Is it going to serve me? Is it going to help us, channel us towards the same direction? I have also seen a lot of divisions, because you have all this energy, you have to direct it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not able to manage your body, you will lash out at other people. It could be we have turned against some of our peers. It could be even your boss. Someone could tell you something. It could be in a matatu. It could be just a child passing by. It could be the first day I went home and my child wanted something very simple, something that you normally would do, and now you're looking and questioning them. Si hata wewe ujifanyie, because you're angry, you're irritable. Then it's also the sleep habits will change. When you hyper, all your body is flowing with extra energy. Do you think it will be able to tone down and just let you sleep?
No, actually, I think whatever happened to me, let me say it out loud. I think whatever happened to me happened with a reason. Because how would I relate? Nita-relate aje na hawa watu? How, what they are feeling and what I'm feeling, how will I relate if I have not been there myself? So, sleeping habits, let me tell you the truth. Mtu analala 2 hours, the rest of the hours, ushaamka, mwili ishaamka, iko alert. And that is when una find, let's say like tuseme kitu imesomwa kwa news, ishaanza kudiskasiwa within the next 2 hours. Imetrend. Because everyone is active at night. Everyone has a lot of energy. Alafu anataka kitu itamstimulate haraka kwa kuchannel hiyo makasiriko. So unapata hadi threads ama Twitter, unapata watu wanasikiza over 10,000 people na ni saa 6 usiku mtu anaongea. You've seen that, right?
Yes, I have.
You've seen that.
I have.
So I think
I have been part of the people listening, because
Yes.
I am also unable to sleep, and it's that also I don't think we realize what that is doing to us, all the irritability, and now we're no longer able to sleep, and we don't have proper debriefing things. The spaces, by the way, they are helping people to tone down and still gear our efforts and share our thoughts, because everybody then has a chance to talk. Because you see this thing of not being heard, it's that our elders are not listening. It's not just the system. So we have to listen. We have to create communities that will listen to one another. So these communities are the people walking together, are the people in a matatu
Everywhere.
together. It's the people who stand along the streets and talking. It's the kwa mama mboga as you wait. These conversations are happening everywhere. It's that we have all these things to say, all these things that are happening to us, but we don't have a safe space to direct it. So that is why people are like the way we are at this time. And it's also nice that when we know, when you're aware about what is happening, then you will be able to know, so how do I proceed? What happens next time, when the next time I go out and it's in the evening, and instead of going to a bar, because part of what you've just said is that, it's, I keep telling my students, it's all these things that we know, but we don't know how to package it in a way that makes sense. You have already mentioned that all these things that you're feeling, where are people taking it? It's in the bars. People are over drinking. People are over indulging. People, yes, because you have to get rid of that energy. I have seen people who are very aware of themselves, and after maandamanos, they are going to the gym so that they can spend all that extra energy, and then their bodies will tone down. Day one, there were some demonstrators who went to a party, an impromptu party. All that energy, where do you take it? If you take it home, it can be destructive, it can be very harmful. So it's others who actually walk home. So the ones who walked home, you're already tired by the time you get home. Your body has had time to burn down and break down the excess energy. So by the time you get home, you're tired. So you will eat, shower, and sleep. So that's part of the self-care. Sometimes we're not aware about what we're doing, but we're doing things that are supporting us in the process of coping and navigating through these very difficult times.
I think that is where people go wrong, because they think we have a lot of energy, of which we do. Yes, we are the youths, so we do have a lot of energy, but this is excess energy.
Oh yes.
Yani wanashangaa tukimbia the entire day, tukikimbishana na tear gas and everything, na jioni bado the same group that was running up and down and everywhere jumping, they are walking home, ndo wanaenda kudance kule kwa street, ama akuje atoke aende club. How is that happening? I think the parents should understand this, the energy that's
it's the bodies that is producing all this excess energy, and if not managed well,
it's harmful.
It's harmful. Also, it's the crash after. Like after you are high, immediately there's a crash. So what is happening with the fatigue, the side effects of it? Because I don't think people have also sat down and asked, so what happens after the day off? Whatever happened after is the crash, is the energyless, you're fatigued. The discussions are fatiguing us mentally, so that by the time the next one is coming, then our energies are not as high. So we have to find ways to channel us and to keep us energized.
Well, I feel happy about this because I think I'm being helped here, and I know it's not me alone. Actually, I think platforms should be opened for such topics, because people will be aware of what is happening to them, what is happening to my body. Why am I all of a sudden, Nico? This is not me. You can feel it. You can feel it in you. This is actually not me. You feel, I'm angry. I'm so angry. I don't know what I'm angry at or who I'm angry at. But anyone who steps me or anyone who goes against me, I'm so mad. Na nitatoa stress na wewe, by the way. I enjoyed the session. I'm very happy. Actually, I'm craving for more. Let me not lie. I'm craving for more. And I will also make another promise before my audience and before you that I will bring her back. Yes, I will bring her back because she's wise. Miss Jimana watu wanasemanga lazima ukue mzee ama kuishi kwingi ndo kuona mengi. But this lady is wise, very wise and friendly. I think it's easy to approach you. If I have a problem,
yes,
I'll definitely come see you. And on behalf of my people and everyone. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed the session. This is not over. This is not done. I will host another session. So enjoy and let me see you next time. So this is the Health Club and bye-bye. See you next time.